Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do a nice scarf, especially for you guys, the beginners, or for those of you that you just want to do one row repeat fast and furious, especially for presents. This scarf has only, well, the stitch has only one row repeat. You can attach tassels or not. If you don't want tassels or fringes, you're just gonna leave the scarf like this. The stitch is really nice and it's reversible. The sides are quite nice. The sides, like I said, you attach tassels or not, it's up to you. Okay, this stitch we have to chain multiples of 3 plus 2 more. So I have here multiples of 3, I have 15 chains, and we're gonna chain 2 more. So 1 and 2. I will suggest 4 scarves or blankets if, well, the stitch permits, and the first row that you're gonna do is single crochet. Turn the chain like this, and we're gonna work on the back of the chain. With this, you know, if you want to make a scarf, you can chain 21, depends, 24, 27 chains, yeah, plus 2 more. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna skip the first chain and into the second, and we're gonna work on the back of the chain through the bump. So the bump, when you work through the bump, is just one strain of yarn. That's it, only one. So we're gonna do single crochet. You move to the next chain, and you can see the bumps, these ones. Yeah. So we're gonna move to the next, and this row is gonna be only single crochet in each chain. Because when you work on the back of the chain through this bump, you're gonna have the stitches ready to, for example, if you choose to attach tassels, then you'll know you skip 2 stitches and in the third you attach the tassel. Or if you put a border for a blanket, for example, and it's easy for you to count the stitches. It's a very easy stitch. Well, depends. Now I'm working with 5.0 millimeter crochet hook, but your yarn is gonna recommend the crochet hook number. For this scarf I will suggest, well, maybe it's good to work with a little bit soft yarn than rigid or stern, yeah, because the stitch is quite compact and dense. So the last chain, so we have the last bump here, we're gonna do a single crochet also. So the first row is gonna be single crochet. So after I show you the stitch, I'm gonna do single crochet for the last row, because the way we start, we should finish the same. Yeah. So now we're gonna start with the stitch, chain 1, turn your work. So now into the first stitch right here, yeah, we're gonna start the stitch. We're gonna start with a single crochet, yarn over the hook. We're gonna go to the same stitch where we did that single crochet, and we're gonna do a half double crochet, and then we're gonna put one more stitch in there, a double crochet. Then we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third stitch we're gonna repeat single crochet, half double crochet into the same stitch, and a double crochet also into the same stitch. So in one stitch you're gonna put 3 stitches. We're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third we're gonna repeat. We're gonna start with a single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet into the same stitch. So we're gonna do like this, skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third single crochet, half double crochet, and I double crochet. Skip the next two, and into the third we repeat. Single, half double crochet, and a double crochet into the same stitch. And you're gonna be left with 3 stitches. We're gonna skip the next two, and into the third, the last one, we're gonna do only 1 single crochet. Only 1, that's it. Single crochet. You're gonna chain 1, turn your work. It's gonna look like this. Into the first stitch, right there, we're gonna repeat. We're gonna start with a single crochet. So this is the row that you're gonna repeat on and on and on until you finish your project. Then a half double crochet into the same stitch, and a double crochet into the same stitch. Then we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third, which is the single crochet from the previous row. Yeah? So skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third we're gonna repeat single crochet, half double crochet, and a double crochet into the same stitch. Yeah? So again, skip 2 stitches, and into the third we're gonna repeat single, half, and double. This is called, this stitch, the combo stitch. So we're gonna skip the next 2, and into the third, right here, we're gonna repeat. Start with a single first, half double crochet, and a double crochet. Again, skip 2, and into the third you repeat single, half, and a double. And at the end, sorry, I have something in there, and at the end you have 3 stitches. We're gonna skip the next 2, and into the third only 1 single crochet. That's it. You're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and you're gonna repeat. I'm gonna do 1 more row, and then I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna show you to put a single crochet in each stitch. So the first stitch is here. We're gonna repeat. I'm gonna put in there 3 stitches, single, half, and a double crochet. If I move too fast, you can slow down the speed of the video. Skip the next 2, and into the third we're gonna repeat single, half, and a double. Skip skip 2, and into the third I'm gonna repeat. It's a very easy stitch, goes really fast, and especially if you have a thick yarn, that's gonna go really fast. And you can do infinity scarf if you like. Just make sure that you chain multiples of 3, and you add 2 more chains after you cast multiples of 3. So at the end we have the last 3 stitches, skip 2, and into the third, the last one, only 1 single crochet. Let's say the scarf is done and you want to close. We have the first row of single crochet here in the beginning, so let's finish the same. If you like to leave it like this without a single crochet in each stitch, you can leave it like that, no problem. So you're gonna chain 1, turn your work, and now we have the first stitch here. We're gonna do a single crochet. You move to the next stitch, single crochet, next stitch, single crochet, and so on. Single crochet into the next, and you're gonna do single crochet in each stitch. Like I said, it's up to each of you if you how wide you want the scarf, how long you want the scarf. But if you want wide and long, then you're gonna have to make sure that you have at least 300 grams of yarn, especially if you have to and you choose to put tassels or fringes. So we have the last 2 stitches, single, and you have the one right here in the corner. Don't forget that. Go in there, do a single crochet, you're gonna chain 1, you're gonna pull up a loop, you're gonna cut the yarn, and then pull, and it's gonna make a knot. Yeah? So the scarf is done. Yeah? So you have to finish, because you see you have the, with the single crochet on the last row, you have the stitches right here. So if you attach the tassels, a tassel here, then you know that maybe you say I'm gonna skip 2 stitches, and in the third I'm gonna attach the next tassel. You skip 2, and in the third you're gonna attach the tassel, and so on. Yeah? It's a very easy stitch, it goes really fast. This is really for beginners. The stitch, you guys can do it really fast, and you know, even if you're a beginner, you know, to do something on your own and the first time, this is really nice. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stitch. Bye bye.